Hey citizens! This week I've been on such a roll. So much interesting things are happening before the holidays and I have to make so much videos before the new year. So today I will be discussing the controversy of the Reve Day 3 comeback. I will be putting up different categories and talking about them. I legit stayed up to 2 just to watch it because that's how excited I was. So let's start the video. So first off, teasers. The first ever announcement was so different, it looked like Red Velvet were going to attend a wedding but they never did. So when the first actual teaser came out, I think all of us were blown away by Yuri's beauty. I certainly was. I definitely peed a little, and everyone else's teasers I was just as amazed, but at that point I was so confused on what the music video will be like. But yesterday the teaser for the MV came out. And I think I broke the replay button. Wendy's vocalist of the decade, cause dang, I don't know what it is about her voice but I can't stop listening to it. So this concept threw me off because coming from the teasers it looked like they were about to pull a Pretty Little Liars squeal as a movie. Like they really looked like they were going to a fancy funeral. But I was confused because they released these cute pink heart themed pictures but never once was that in the music video. I don't really understand the meaning. It means like there's another person and even through their ups and downs they make each other feel like a psycho and they love each other so much that nothing will break then and they're each other's psycho. I don't know the dense meaning of this song, but is it a love song? Probably. The music video itself is very soothing and aesthetic, but is it their best music video? No. Is it the most pleasing to watch? Maybe. The visuals really went shine on me this era. It felt like a video maybe a music video is one would make. It gave me Vampire and Violetta vibes. Or maybe something Everglow would come of. You can really see the money that went into it and it's so pretty. Every detail is so pleasing to watch. And like this part of the video looks like Kylie Jenner's office. I don't know, I just had to point that out. It was a stunning video and the girls definitely came for no games. I just thought to add styling because we know from previous eras that the styling was horrible and honestly Reve Day 1 styling was not bad. It just fit the concept. But I do agree they were pretty ugly for Zimzalabim. But dang, the stylist really showed up for work with this era. The outfits are amazing and they all fit together and it was very pleasant to see. The makeup artist really did a good job this time around and Sulji's euphoria moment was everything and it reminded me of Blood, Sweat and Tears. The lipstick is everything and Wendy looks like a elf. And I kinda live for that. And don't even get me started with the hair. Yuri looks so cute with those braids, she looked like a little kid. Oh man, and Joy, she looked like a murderer or like a villain in a movie and I was living for it. Whoever thought it was a good idea to put Iron in a ponytail, because that's the only thing I can think about right now. There's some constricted controversy if they're gonna let out a dance practice, and I think they are, but honestly I hate it how sometimes they upload a dance video and sometimes they don't. SM needs to make up their mind. I always love the items of clothing Red Velvet wear when they are doing a dance practices, but the dance itself is not that special, but it's so pleasing to watch. But for the Psycho, the dance is constructed nicely and this one part is so fascinating to watch. I think this is one of their coolest dances but not very memorable. From the second the teaser dropped, knew it was going to be a vocal heavy song. And singer Sulji really came alive. Everyone's vocals were so fresh and clean. As we all probably know, a lot of the best singers are located in SM, and this comeback they really proved a lot of things, one being they have amazing voices and they can pull anything off. In most groups it's a hit or miss with line distribution. For Psycho, Yuri got only 10 seconds, and yes, that's a little, but it's not because they hate her, it's because her voice doesn't fit as well as Wendy and Sulji. If Yuri had a main vocal or main rapper spot then she would have much more lines, but if we really look deeply she stands out in the music video and she's everywhere. In terms of who owned this era, I definitely think Sulji owned this era by a mile. I really thought Yuri and Wendy was going to own Psycho, but dang, Seulgi came through for us this comeback. As we know, Seulgi dominates the Velvet concepts, and I think she really pulled this one off. I can't even stop talking about her hair. But she looks like she belongs in a museum. Her vocals in the pre-chorus was so good, and Queen came to play. So there were so many theories once the teasers came out, and people said stuff like Joy is the only doing this or Yuri is the only one doing this. And honestly, I have no idea what the theories are, because Red Velvet always surprised me with weird storylines. Maybe it was because of the fact I listened to it at 2 a.m. But at first I was skeptical about Psycho because I had such high expectations. Because everyone was saying things like it's Song of the Year. I went to sleep right after listening to it, and the only part that blew me away was obviously the beginning and Seulgi's part here. I think I was caught up in the music video that I didn't appreciate the vocals. So when I woke up and kept on listening to it, I feel like it's not the best it could have been. The beginning sounded a lot like Issues by Julia Michaels and sounds like something Melanie Martinez would come out with. But I don't really know what I was expecting. I was hoping the chorus would have gone harder and Iron's and Yuri's rap was better in Oompa Oompa. I just wished Red Velvet will come back with a hard rap like Red Flavor. They always come with the same rap and it's getting boring. Everything else was fine and I enjoyed it. The vocals were on points and the visuals were out of this world. So as we know, Red Velvet comes out with pretty good B-sides, and In and Out ironically kinda sounded like Psycho on the first listen. I kinda think In and Out snapped. The vocals were amazing and the chorus is very catchy. It's not the best B-side, but the rap kinda slapped. Remember Forever, the other bop in this album. I love a ballad and it was short and simple and I very much liked that. La Rouge was added to the mini album and it felt like a whole roller coaster. Kinda still love it. I don't think it would have win against Boy with Love or Fancy because I feel like it's very generic. It's not Red Velvet's best song. I think Peekaboo and Bad Boy are still more superior. I say this now, but later I'm actually going to love Psycho and it's going to my favorite song. But I will say it was a very good song, but is it really Song of the Year material? A huge reason why it wouldn't win is because it's Red Velvet. Even if it came out, I would still think Boy with Love deserves it. But it would be very interesting if Psycho won. People will definitely be upset and mad, but I would not be complaining. That's it guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video and make sure to write in the comments if you enjoyed it. Share, like, do whatever you want. I'm open to any suggestions, or if you want, make sure to contact me on Instagram at @SujinTrash, no spaces. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and this year Christmas I'm not going to be as hyped, but I hope you enjoyed this present. If you watched all the way here, I want you know I very appreciate it. Have a good holiday and New Year. I have no idea what my next video is going to be, but hope you very much liked this video.